Hello, and welcome back to Subnautica. Got some updates to talk about. And I made a new base, because my last save, my base over there in the kelp area got corrupted. So, that problem is history. I had to delete that one. I have now built my base, as you can see, in the deep Grand Reef. It's the first time I've been this deep. As you can see, my depth is 232 meters. I'll tell you right now, if you do a base down here, don't spawn a Seamoth until you have everything available to upgrade it real quick, because it starts to get hurt. The best way to do it is to spawn a Seamoth up really high, like in the safe shallows, then drive it down here with the upgrades already in place. Like maybe even build a moon pool up there and then bring it down here. Because I had to, actually, well, you can see my ghost down there. My first Seamoth got destroyed pretty quickly, and you hear this pong, 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 and then boom, it just dies. So I just pushed it way down there in a little valley and just left it. I'll be glad when we get a chance to either deconstruct them or something like that, so we can use the metal from them for other things. They want to implement a destruction mode, you know, when it gets to a certain point it'll just blow up. I don't like that. Why would the Seamoth blow up? Doesn't make any sense. It would have to take serious critical damage into the engine and cause it to make it blow up in some way. Technically, way down here at 232 meters, it should just implode and just, you know, like an abyss. That's the best way for it. It's just like, and then it just falls to the ocean floor. Pieces falling off it as it's just a big chunk of metal now. You're dead inside. They're working on the upgrade console in the last few days, and the problem is it's caused some issues, as you see here. The wall is off center. You can see through the floor here. You won't fall through, but the console here has been reversed accidentally. It's supposed to be in that little circle there, that oblong. Not right here. It's actually invisible right there. See where the panel is? That's where it's actually at. This is the ghost of it. See if I can actually bump into it right here. But hopefully that'll be fixed in the next few days. The update for the Seamoth will be out next week, if all goes well. We now have the mini fabricator, and this is supposed to be going through a major change as well. It's not going to look like this, or at least that's what I've been told from the lead animator. But right now it looks like just like the normal fabricator, just smaller, and you have your Seamoth death module. You need a computer chip and a plastisteel ingot. Your power module, which again, a computer chip. This time it needs polyaniline, which is interesting. Finally have some use for that. It increases your Seamoth power efficiency. You got the solar charging module, which just uses a computer chip. Again, that doesn't make sense. Why does this one take plastisteel, this one's polyaniline, and this one nothing? Okay. Oh yeah, that is a problem, because these two take something to construct them. You need to have something like titanium or a plastisteel or something to make them. This one doesn't have anything. So I need to report that. I'll make a picture now. This one's another computer chip, and it adds storage upgrades to your Seamoth. You can, as you see, you can put 4 of them on it. Right now they are in test stage. They have not been completely done. There's just a box on the side of your Seamoth at the moment, which you can open up and put all your stuff in it. So you can easily throw your goodies and stuff you find out while you're out tootling about in your Seamoth and throw them in the box, which is cool. If you go on Trello and you look at the artwork for what it looked like, they're pretty cool. They're like satchels on the side, on both sides of it. The upgrades access box here, which I have 2 depth modules. So if I take one out, put it back, I can now go to 825. I wonder if that, wait a minute, I gotta check something. Huh? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. So I can go at 820. That's pretty cool. Actually, I put 3 on here. That's why I can go so deep. And the Seamoth upgrade. Technically, I believe this shouldn't be a module. It should be something that you can permanently install into the Seamoth, so you don't have to take up a slot. What do you think? Just a permanent upgrade. But they say, you know, they don't want to add more slots. I was suggesting maybe 2 more slots. That's all. Just 2 more. But they want to make it so you have to compromise this or that for your module space. So if you want to go full on depth module, that's fine. Or you can do all upgrades of all storage locker upgrades, or power modules, or whatever you want to do. But still, I think 2 more would be handy. Just 2. That's all. Still got that issue where it goes black. It's starting to get daytime, so that's why the black is going away. Found a bug the other night, though. If your Seamoth is not in here, I'll show you. Entering Seamoth now. Dropping! And bang. Oh, no, I forgot I created a gap here so it doesn't bang when it comes down.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There's actually an invisible Seamoth right there in the arms. So watch. See, I'm bumping into it right there. It says it's not docked, but there's actually one right here. I'll put it back. So I don't need it at the moment. And throw me forward, as usual. But as I was mentioning there, if you build a Seamoth down here and are quick enough to put it in here before it gets too damaged, the problem right now is that it cannot be fixed while it's in its cradle here. And I hope that will be implemented in the near future, you know. So if not only does it power your Seamoth up when you dock it, but it'll fix any problems that it has. It's like right now this Seamoth is at 80%. I don't know if you noticed that. You can probably go back and look at it. That's because I spawned it down there. I had the moon pool charged, but I spawned it and I was able to get it up here as quick as possible, but it still took some damage because of the pressure. I didn't have the upgrades in it at the time. And here's my little observation room up top. I always like to put 2 generic rooms on top of each other, so I have the top floor for looking around and the bottom for storage and whatnot. Hello, Stingray, Jelly Ray. My name is Jelly Ray. There's my nuclear reactor, and actually I need to show you that too. I'm in Freedom. I love Freedom. We do now have the creative mode, which you can play around in. The difference between Freedom and creative is that in that mode you have no restraints. You don't have to worry about oxygen or being hurt or lack of materials or anything like that. Everything's turned on, all the cheats. So, but you have to create a new game to make it work. You can't like open your console and type in creative, which sucks because it would be nice to be able to jump to it, but they said it would be a little... Ooh, interesting. I didn't notice this before. Huh. Okay. Well, I'll make a note of this. Didn't know that they were not connecting properly. Interesting. It's so quiet down here, except for the Jelly Rays making noise. But with all the reactors in Freedom right now, you can place them down. Well, I'm not sure about the thermal. You probably need that one by... Well, let's test it. Let's see. Oh, I don't have the thermal. Well, I'll try a bio to see what it does. And place it down. Turn that off. Hey, it does work! Alright, excellent. Cool. Before in Freedom mode, you had to go in here and put in, the creepvine pieces and the tree mushroom piece, as you saw in my previous videos. Same with the nuclear reactor, the uranium, and disinfected water. Now you don't have to. You just click on them, and they go. Although I don't need this. I just need that one. Oh. Am I hearing a problem? Oh, that's him. Okay. I thought I was hearing the hum continue right here, but it's coming from my nuclear reactor, which is a little strange because it wasn't making a hum a minute ago, and as soon as I put the bioreactor down, then it started doing its little hum. It's not showing the power line. Let's see. Is it underneath? Nope. When I first put it down, the power line was like going into this module here, but for some reason it's not showing that right now. Actually, I'll show you. Listen.
Warning, emergency power only.
I'll fix that. This is a little testy when you want to put it down. Oh! And take it away. There we go. Get that out of my hand so I don't do that again. There we go. Well, I guess it wasn't. I could have sworn when I first put it down it showed the power line. Oh well, doesn't matter. At least it works now. Hello, Jelly Ray. But I would suggest using these guys if you're in Freedom, because as you can see, you get 500 power on it, and it's much better than using the solar panels. Although, if you do have a standalone moon pool, if you don't have it connected to your base like you see here, you can put a solar panel, which I'll show you. You can put it right on the roof here, and it works perfect. So that's all you need. Ooh, what the heck? Thought I got rid of these things. There, now it's gone. Good, good, good. That looks much better. And I have my base on top of the arch. One of the arches here in the deep Grand Reef. Looks pretty cool right here, don't you think? I'm strangely missing my foundation legs, though. Not sure what happened here. They're supposed to build. Maybe it's because they're too far out, but oh well. No problem. I don't care. Doesn't hurt it. Now, let's see if this is working. It was working the other night. Yep. Now the music's playing. See, my last save, the one I had over in the kelp forest area up above the deep Grand Reef, it was seriously bugged out because this music was not playing at all at any time. I mean, I can barely hear it, as you saw in my previous videos. It would play just and just vanish. And actually it does play in the intro loading screen, which is strange because it's not supposed to. Well, it did in the new save I tried out a little while ago. I was testing some things in creative, and for some reason this music was playing in the intro loading screen, but at least this one doesn't do it, and it's working properly. Sit down and look at the reef. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Now, look it up there. You're probably wondering, what the hell is that? It's my tube to an unknown world. And if I can get off the stairs, that's a problem right there. If you go to the side here, you get locked up on them right there. It makes sense. I mean, you're walking into the side of the stairs, but still, it's a problem. Oh, it's still playing. I'm not even in it yet. It's supposed to... Oh, that's because this corridor here. But, going up... I need to see my... There we go. This is the first junction. You look down on the base. Way down there! And going up again. Look! I'm under the island. As you can probably guess. When I built my base way down there, I wasn't thinking that I was directly under the island. I looked up and I'm like, hey, that's cool. I'm going to build a little transport tube up to the island. See, it goes right through. And I'm up again. Ooh, thought I got rid of that. Well, I'll get rid of it now. The problem is, I mean, this doesn't hurt anything. It makes it actually for a trippy experience here. So, until the new water is implemented, the current issue with water in your bases, the surface water, is always going to be there. It doesn't hurt anything, but it looks like you're underwater, but you're not. It's just the texture here cutting through whatever you have built. But I like that, though. It makes for a trippy image. It's like, wait a minute, am I underwater? Am I going to drown? Nope. Come through here. Yeah, look down. And voila! I'm in the lagoon. The lagumi. Come out right here, and I can walk around the area. That little patch right there is if I jump in the water, I can get back out. Climb up here and walk up. Now, I'll swim up on land here for a good distance. I'm crawling on the land. That'll be nice if when they get that fixed. It's a little strange to be crawling on the ground like that, or swimming in a way. Now the lead animator, Obraxis, he has been working on a new critter for the game for a little while now. The Versed Avian. And I will show him to you now. He's called the Skyray. I'm trying to get a good vantage point, because I want to see. Last time I spawned him, he disappeared on me, and I want to make sure I don't lose track of him. I'll go up here. Yeah, if I can get up there. There we go. This is good. So if you want to see what he looks like, you put in spawn Skyray. And there he is. He'll start moving around. Oh, and I fall to my death. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Uh-oh. Oh, there he is. Actually, I'll make some more, since it's hard to see him. Yeah, get my console back. Spawn Skyray. Let's say 5. There we go. Now we got a flock of them. Oh, good. They all broke off and went in their separate directions. But they seem to be linked. You notice that they all turned at the same time there for a moment. It'd be cool to see. I mean, they're still a work in progress. It'll be nice to see them actually perch on trees and such, because they're going to be associated with the floating island here. This is where you're going to see them. Hello, bird. He's similar in style to the one from the original teaser. Oh man, he's really hugging the ground now. I can't. I wonder if he will ever crash. No. It's still going through a tweak stage, so they're not in the game. As you saw, I had to spawn them, and you can do that the same. We also have a new critter that's supposed to be showing up here at the island. And I'll show them to you now. It says they're, if you go to the back end, you'll see they're actually implemented in the game, but they're not just yet. Oops. Console. Spawn. Biter. Oh, let's go with 5. So you can see him. Oh, oh, oh! I should have put on no damage. No damage. That way they can't hurt me. In creative mode, they totally ignore you. But these piranha fish are bad news. Now it says they're supposed to be implemented over here around the island. because in the back end it says they go up on the beach by accident. The only problem with these guys is, like the bone shark and the stalkers, they have a strange fixation with peepers. Now, where is my tube? I've lost my tube. Oh, there it is. Way over there. Are they still following me? Boy, I can hear those birds way down there. I shouldn't be able to hear that. I'll show you real quick what they look like. I wonder if I can just jump there. Let's see. Biome. Safe. Shallows. Nope. What about biome? Shallows. Oh well. I don't know what the code is for that because I don't usually just jump to it. So, but I can easily go there. Those 3. Let's see, I want west. West or north. Oh, I've run out of juice. Item battery 5. Item battery. There we go. Okay. Let me get over to the safe shallows over here and I'll show you what they do around peepers. And it's basically what you saw in my past videos with the bone sharks and the stalkers, but they're a little bit more amusing. Boy, this is a lot of dead ground here. Uh-oh. I'm in Reaper territory. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm in... Well, this might work. Uh-oh. Oh, hey, he's above. He can't affect me down here. They are so loud. Those sand sharks. Biters ignore every other fish in the game other than peepers, and I'm still having a lot of block lag because I'm going so fast. Ah, here we go. Perfect. Console. Speed 1. And since I'm not saving right now, I'll just do day. There's a bug with the day and night cheats at the moment. If anybody is using them, I would suggest not, because they screw up your fabricator. If you try to build something, it'll go into an infinite construction cycle and it won't stop. I have reported it on Trello a while ago, so hopefully it will eventually get fixed. It really does need to get fixed because people do like to, like this, you know, jump to daytime. Nights are only 5 minutes long, so it doesn't take too long to wait, but if you do spawn Biter 5, they will go after me. What the heck? Maybe it was only in creative mode. They have a fixation with me suddenly. In creative mode, they go right after the peepers and kill them all. Oh wait, there they go. At least they're locked onto them now, not me. You can get real crazy too. Spawner 50. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They're after me again. I wonder if they can get me inside the tube here. Yep. Boy, they are... Oh, okay, at least they're going after them now. So, oh! Go away, go. They hate humans, I know, that's for sure. They really shouldn't be so fixated with you. Oh, good, they're going after all the peepers now. But once they finish those guys off, they go after me. And they chase them everywhere. They're relentless. Most of their animations are done. They still need a little bit of tweaking. It's still a tiny bit stiff, but majority of the time, everything about them is pretty much done. Problem is they swim with their mouth open all the time, like the Reaper. The only time they would open their mouth is when they're about to bite you. I tried them in the underwater islands, and you know they just sat there, you know, dead-like. But that was creative mode. At least they're not. At least they're ignoring me at the moment. But you would think, look at, ooh, they're chasing him right into the tube there. I think with that many, they would be able to polish off all these peepers real quick. But the peeper's pretty good at keeping away. So at least we have 2 new critters coming to the game very soon. One of them peaceful, the other one annoying and deadly. I have no idea how many there will be within the game. Will they be like this in swarms or singly? If they're in swarms, we're in trouble. Wait a minute. I think I know what the problem is here. Why they haven't killed them. Yeah, that was the problem. I forgot I had that on. Now they'll kill him. My bad. I thought I had turned that off. Yep. One left. Nope. There's 2. Should see a puff of... There's the puff of blood. One's gone. One left. And then then they're gonna come after me. Every one of them are going after him. Oh, he's gone. Oh, God. I better get out of here. I wonder how far they'll follow. Oh. They started following me. A good distance away, but then they saw the peepers and said, heck with them. We got food there. Now, as you saw before, get rid of that out of my inventory. The last time I had spawned the Exosuit in the cave, so you really couldn't see it that well. So I'll spawn it here so you can see it in better light. Kaboom! There you go. Much better looking. And there's your drill arm. I said they're going to be implementing ores in the ground that you can drill for and such. So there's going to be a reason to use this drill arm. Looking pretty cool. Just don't use free cam while you're playing with it. Ooh, some clipping through right there too. It'll be a little while before we see this actually in the game, because it's going to be part of the Aurora update when they get around to it. But it's going to be fun to play with, that's for sure. That's basically it at the moment. I just wanted to show you the birds and the biters and my new base. Let's go ahead and warp back there.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Back to the depths of the ocean. It'll be good when they finally get the console here fixed. So, you know, I've never built any windows on here. I'll make one now. There we go. Now I can look out. Well, actually I can't, because we still got this issue with the ugly coloring in the windows. Got a card on that. we really can't do much about it at the moment. Got 49 in strength. I just walked through that. Oh, okay, I walked beside it. There it is right there. Bump. Bump. So, I'm not, well, actually, I'm not going to save my game because I don't want all those biters up there floating around. It'd be foolish of me to do that. Would be. I wonder if it... Can you actually do it? I've never even tried. Hey, you can. Interesting. See, this corridor right here is what's built by the moon pool and attaches to... No, I'm sorry. I take that back. Well, the moon pool will create a corridor this long sometimes. But this is a separate corridor. I thought I had not made one, but I did because I had to go through the coral on the outside here, which is on the other side of that, which you cannot see. There it is. I forgot I had built this module right there, which is pretty cool. Need more sounds down here. It's just too dang quiet. Other than swimming around. Oh, my legs are missing. What the? Really? That's screwed up. I'll have to swim away for a good distance and come back and see if they reappear, because I built these little ground pads here for the legs to stand on so they wouldn't look like they're just floating, because they were doing that the other night. But now they're missing again. Not sure what does that. Oh, look! The legs are back! As you saw earlier, these legs were all missing, so it does happen if you go a good distance away, and they will reappear, so I'll have to try that with the moon pool too. But that's it for now, until we have some new updates. More to show you, and there's a lot coming. Most of what's next week for the update is basically the Seamoth upgrades, so you can deal with the pressure and energy conservation in your sub. So you'll have more freedom to use that. Oh, for which I thought he was in my base. I was like, wait a minute, how did he get through? I'll let you go for now, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.